Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for August the 11th through to the 17th, 2014. So we start with the Knight of Swords. This is an action week for sure. You have to do the action, but boy, do you stand in your truth this week. It just all comes together for you, really. It's such a strength starting with this card. Okay, this is, if you can imagine, you've been going through the woods for quite some times. You've lost your bearings because you couldn't see the moon and the stars and the sun to give you guidance on your path and where to go. So you ended up going into circles a couple of times. And now you've hit the edge of the forest. And the meadow and the land lays out in front of you. And you explode into a gallop with your sword raised, yelling, "Charge." You're ready to conquer. You're ready to go on your path. You're ready to stand in your truth. You are ready for your peace of mind to begin. The beauty that you want surrounding you to be there. The family that you want surrounding you to be there. Okay, it's tearing down walls that aren't necessary anymore. And you tear down those walls with, I think, a surety. Okay, now we do have the Two of Swords over here, and we will get to that. But I think that you are very comfortable in your decisions. You know, so long as you follow your intuition, so long as you follow, because it is with the Empress, and she's all about your intuition. She's also about mystery. What tomorrow just might bring, giving you that hope. Also, she can throw people on your path to help you, to exalt you, to raise you up. Okay, so if you have been hoping for a miracle of some sort in your life, this is definitely a week where the energy is high enough to bring in that miracle for you. In order for you to move forward, in order for you to have that peace of mind, that, you know, your surroundings being the way they are, and you standing in your truth, being who you really are and what you stand for and what you want in your life. And just having the courage and the knowledge to do that. Now we have the Two of Swords. So this is standing in your courage and making a decision that has to be made more on intuition than on the facts. But you know it. Definitely you know it. You don't need your sight. You have a blindfold on. You don't need that. And the light in the middle is your light, starting to shine the way. So this week is really a knowing week. This week is really making a decision. You have to make a decision. Not making a decision is making a decision. It's usually not the one that you would have made if you would have given it a little bit more thought, though. The King of Cups. So this is really about decisions about your home, okay? The well-being is very much about your home, your passions, your peace of mind. And your ship is coming in. So know that if you follow your intuition, know that if you stand in your truth, know that, you know, if you have faith, belief in God, your angels, your spirit guides, and you, that you're all making the right decisions, the right choices to go forward. You're being exalted by the universe to do just that. So stand in your truth this week, most definitely. You won't have a problem moving forward this week, okay? But you do need to have the action. You do need to put yourself in the situation or have the conversation. So it might be up to you to start that process. That could be scary, but I see your courage. Your courage leads the way for you. You know, you've been through the lessons. It's been a hard road. And so twisting at times, you really didn't think you were going to get to the meadow so that you could run free again. So soar this week, absolutely. And until next week, remember, I do love you.